Hello YouTubers, Charles here. We're back playing more First Contract of Kerbal Space Program. And we left a mission in orbit. We actually left a few missions in orbit, but there's one in particular. I thought that was a escape. Oh well. Yeah, we're interested in... it does say escape. Okay. A second ago it didn't look like it was escaping, but... That's weird. When you select it, it's escaping. When you don't, it's not. So we're going to be completing this mission here. And we had rescued Seefrey Kerman, and we have a few science experiments. We want to test this hydraulic detachment manifold. We want to test this... No. That I don't think we have. No, we don't have that. I actually learned by watching someone else's video you can click on them to collapse them. We wanted to test this decoupler. So, we want to do some science too. Temperature scan. Yes, we unlocked thermometers last time. Let's keep the data. Alright, so the decoupler is while we're orbiting. And then the hydraulic manifold is when you're not orbiting. Ooh, you can pull that down too, look at that. So let's check our orbit right now. Yeah, so we're basically a circular orbit here. So in order to test this decoupler, we need to get down to about 80. So let's add a maneuver here. A little more. Oop, that's a little too much. 75 is a little too much as well. Come on. That'll be good. And maybe burning in just a second here. Something like that. That's that's actually just about perfect. Now we still have some fuel here, but we have fuel in here as well. And we got a small little engine, which we'll need to deorbit. So let's keep on this exterior view here and fast forward or time warp until we're about 84 kilometers up. We are dropping now, heading towards our periapsis. Okay. I don't think this counts as a separate biome, does it? No, we already got one. I think. Yeah, that one. Alright, that one already has science. I think that one actually may have it as well. Anyway, we are good for decouple in just a second here. Alright, we are good for decouple. Let us do that. Oh. Oh! Almost was disastrous there. It's just... Alright, that should decouple. Oh, what's going on now? Go 4. I had heard there was issues if you rearrange things more than one. Are you gonna please pass the test? Didn't count. Alright. There's Kerbal Space Center. You know, I don't want to maneuver that soon. Alright, I don't know what altitude that is, but I'm gonna call that a re-entry. So we gotta slow down and be suborbital, but be between 92,400 and basically 80 kilometers. If anyone knows what went wrong with that decoupling and test, besides just at the last minute reworking the stack there, let me know in the comments. Alright, there is the direction we want to burn. About 100 meters per second. And it's in about 6 minutes, so let's time warp. Let's get right on here. We're at 84 and we're going up. So as soon as we get suborbital, we should be able to test this, and hopefully this one will work. this burn. Should indicate that we're suborbital. And that it does. Alright, let's test these decouplers. Okay, they seem to have worked. Yeah, a little hard to see him, but I can't even see that one. Oh, there it is. They have finally gotten far enough away. And we are just coming in. I want to add a maneuver there. Not sure how high I'll be at the point. I'm trying to land as close to the Space Center as possible. So we can recover as much of the ship and funds as possible. So, well, I'm just fast forwarding. We're going to hit the atmosphere at some point. Approximately this point. And gonna be pretty high. So gonna be heavy as well, so that's why this burn will basically use up fuel. Fuel is relatively cheap. But I'm a little worried that the 3 parachutes may not be quite enough to land this full tank without some damage. And basically the engine's the most expensive part, and it's the part that would be damaged. Alright, we're dropping more than 100 meters per second, and we're about 40 seconds from being over the mountains, I think. Oh, alright, so we're actually before the mountains there, and actually, that would have us brake way too much at this point. Let's move that out, because Kerbal is rotating. We're also dropping from where our estimate was. So maybe a 500 meter burn. And we've just passed it. Basically, I'm just going to watch this curvature and actually probably stop it even earlier than that shows. Actually, maybe even not, because we are going to go way past Kerbal Space Center at this rate. we're starting to get re-entry effects. Let's cut that there. Actually not doing too bad of a job here. I think we will land on the well, oh, come on, stop spinning all around. There we go. It's lit up a little too much. What are you doing anymore? Alright, we're out of fuel. Maybe should have saved some. Alright. Pop those chutes. This is as close as we're going to get. Alright, actually that's not too bad. Would have liked to have a little fuel to cushion the landing, but we may slow up a little bit by the time we get down to the surface, maybe at a 7. Speaking of getting to the surface, let's time warp a bit. We lost the engine. But, well, I think we achieved everything else. Recover. I should have done science on the way down. Why do I think of these things now? Oh, we got a little science. Got some funds. And we got some crew. We rescued Seefrey successfully. We got a lot of money. Some reputation for that. The hydraulic detachment manifold got us 34 science. Seefrey is now part of our space program crew. And, yeah, we got a little just for getting him aboard the vessel. Did not get the Rockomax decoupler tested in orbit. Alright, we got 110 science here, so what can we do with that? Do we still only have the small command pod? Where do we unlock the 3-man command pod, or even a 2-man command pod? One on the moon alone, or Minmus alone is, well, lonely. Oh, here it is. And that's, it's 160. Alright, let's unlock this. And let's check if we got any. Ha, yeah. You want science from the space around Kerbal. Sounds alright, yeah, that sounds easy enough. Solid fuel booster landed. Oh, I'm assuming that's takeoff. That sounds easy enough. Cybertron. At a low speed, that's... See, I would say that would be easy, but at, almost 6 kilometers, probably already going faster than 1500. I think I'm gonna skip that one. Alright, yep. Basic... I already did something just like that. I got a day to take it, and then a year to do it. I think I'm gonna skip it. LV1. That's a lot of science. That's a tiny engine. I'll take it. Stack decoupler. Splash down. That's a lot of science as well. Not much money, but that seems relatively easy to do. I'm gonna accept that contract. Explore the moon. Let's take this. We're getting close enough. Ooh, what is this? That's a lot of science. This is one of the big NASA part. The liquid booster and fuel together as one. It's a lot of money and a lot of science. I'm just wondering, I'm gonna take that. Test a parachute. Really high, but slow. It's also a lot of science. Oh, so much science. Test the parachute. Oh, okay. I thought that was like 200. It's 20 kilometers. It's still in the atmosphere. Alright. This is actually not that bad for doability. That money should cover the cost of the ship. You know, I said I was going to plan for Minmus. I think I'm going to do a few one-off ships here to test. A few of these. And that will get us the science to make a really nice ship. Alright, yeah. Okay, let's do a few of these as quickly as possible. What do we got? Let's take you. Solid fuel booster. Let's stick some parachutes on you. And that would be under utility here. We'll do a pair of parachutes. Let's see. Not you. We'll do you. You won't get into orbit now. Stack decoupler. Splash down. Alright, that's you. You're the M16XL. I wonder if this will get to 1410. If it does get to 1410, I can tell you it will be going that fast. Staging. All the parachutes. And we want that there. Alright, I'm going to try for 1410. I hope this makes it. I know with a decent ship, not going to you. You can get to 10,000. And this is pretty light, so I'm hoping we'll get to 1410 and at that speed. That'll be our, well, our first one is just to test the solid fuel booster landed. We should get this on takeoff. Then if we get to 1410, we'll do this, and on the way up I'll tip over, so I should land in the water. And then we can do this one splash down. Alright, that's 3 contracts. What mission are we up to? This will be mission 14. Cancel. Mission 14. Save. Let's launch. Only possible issue here is torque, I think. So we'll launch in 3, 2, 1. I'm holding over as much as possible. Not sure if we're going to get to 14 whatever. Maybe we will. Alright, as soon as the speed is in range, these real soon. No! Speed is good now, the altitude is not. Alright, hoping on the way down drag will maybe keep our speed in the right range. Alright, we're heading back down. Hopefully we won't be over 500 before we get to 20,400. Alright, we are at 410 now. We just can't get over 500 before we drop another 2,000 meters. Looks like we will actually be okay. We're all green. Alright, we got that test off. Now we just have to splash down. Not exactly how I thought that'd go. I was hoping to get that on the way up, but I think it's going to work out. Well, it did work out, and we just have one more thing to test. Yeah, sometimes you just need pretty simple ships. This was like 6 parts. And we'll be able to complete 3 contracts with it. So that's, I'd say that's pretty impressive. Alright, we are coming down. Once he's open, I'm going to fast forward because we're going to have so much parachute will be falling like a feather. Okay. Let's time warp a bit. Coming down at 4 meters per second. And at 4x speed is still taking a while. Okay. We're just about to splash down. Yeah, and that was a really light splashdown. Alright, I'm going to now test the decoupler. Oh, really? I have SAS still on, did I? Or did it just take that long to come down? Let's recover the vessel. Yeah. Parts, we got, well, we didn't lose any parts. We got 97% of our money back. And there was no crew. We got 72 science and 6 science. 6 science was just a bonus because we were going to use a booster anyway. Alright. Let's swap this out. Put a parachute on there. We don't need to go far. We're calling this 14A because we're basically making up for missed science. And speaking of missed science, we're gonna need something. Okay. We just need to get out into the water and splash down. Can't move that one? Alright. We're not going to test that engine. We are going to test the stack decoupler. Not going to explore the moon. Not going to test that orbiting. Test this next. Where are you? 487S. Test that next as well. And we're not going to test you. Alright. Let's test this guy. I'm hoping the fins will make him more controllable. And we're going to do some science. Keep the data. launch in 3, 2, 1. Keep that data. We are going really fast. Alright, we got over grasslands, we got over water. We got landed at the Space Center. Stack decoupler splashdown, that's the one we're looking for. And we are coming down pretty quick. Basically, just gotta make sure we land before this power runs out. I think I'm gonna open the parachute about 1,000 feet. 1,000 meters, kilometer. Looks like we may have 2 minutes of electricity left. Alright, parachute. As long as our altitude is dropping quicker than our electricity, which it is, but it's going to be close, we should be okay. We are going down slow enough that we shouldn't break anything. Looks like we may have a bit more than 1 unit of electricity. Alright, as soon as we're splashed down, I'm going to stage. Checkmark checked. Okay, that counted. You cover a vessel. Oh, I should have done a temperature scan. Oh well, it would have only given us like 5 science or something. Got some funds back. What else we got? Let's say new. LV1. That's in orbit. That's in orbit. The 2477. We're gonna stick some batteries on you. Alright, so we have two of these. They're basically similar speed, similar altitude. Parachutes. So you want the 2477s. And the 487S. Similar altitude, similar speed. You are the 487S, right? Alright. That'll be good. Let's put a decoupler on you. And well, I'm not sure how much actual thrust we'll need. I'm going to risk it a bit, and I'll put two solids on here. Let's be able to dump them off if we need to. Alright, we're going to launch with the two solids. When they run out, I'm thinking we'll be above 11,000. Well, above 10,000, let's say. And hopefully going fast enough. This should just keep us, or get us a little higher if we need to keep us at the speed. And then basically once we're, let's say 15 or so, and we're in the right speed, which is above 330, we will eject and launch both engines at the same time, which should fulfill both contracts. We'll call this Mission 15. And let's collapse all of these that we're not actually testing. These are the ones we are testing. Put the thrust up all the way. And I'm going to turn on SAS to keep it stable. So let's launch in 3, 2, 1. Rather nicely. It doesn't look like these will get us high enough though. And now we're slowing down. That's what I was afraid of. Hopefully we'll get back up over 330 before we hit 19 kilometers. The air should be getting thinner. We should start picking up speed. In fact, I'm going to pitch over. We don't need to be going up. Fact, we are good. Alright, let us reverse course here. And try to get back to KSC. Okay, this is a little crazy here, but I think we're actually gonna land pretty close. And we have plenty of electric charge this time. See, we're coming down pretty nice. we took off from there, and we're going to be landing decently close. Let's pop those parachutes. Alright, this is actually going to take quite a while to come down. Again, we're under 4 meters per second. And that's somewhat unfortunate that we flipped upside down, but that's where the mass is. Parachutes are under the center of gravity. Let's slow down. Can we torque this over? Okay. Let's recover the vessel. We got 98% of the value back. And includes the batteries and the engines and stuff like that. We have tested the 48S in flight. You got 41 signs for that. Tested the 2477, got nice signs for that. And well, that was a stack decoupler last time. Forgot to clear that. Wow, so we have an additional 284 science. That can get us, well, not 2 of these, but at least 1 of them. And well, that would be nice, but I don't think I want to go for that quite yet. I think we get the lander can. That would make a nice capsule for our ship. And that will also give us the XL parachute. Our next piece of science would be the barometer, but that's not going to help us on the moon or Minmus. So I think I'm gonna... Oh, it requires aerodynamics? If I just... It says it requires aerodynamics. I can't... Aerodynamics is 90 science. Well, because this says it requires this, I'm gonna get it. Alright, I think we're pretty much ready to go for, at least Minmus, if not the moon. We'll be doing that next time. Let's see what science we have done. We've got crew reports from the Highlands, upper atmosphere water, KSC launch pad, flying over the Highlands, flying over the shores, flying over the water, in space near Kerbal. Still, quite a few places we haven't done crew reports. We haven't, apparently, the desert or over the desert, or the poles. I thought there was the shores as well, but we got EVA reports from the grasslands, the Highlands, upper atmosphere water, KSC, deserts, or above the deserts in space, above the grasslands in space, above the Highlands, mountains. Okay, there are shores above Kerban's water, and while flying over Kerban's water. Only got 2 mystery goos. So we can do some more mystery goos. Got only a few surface samples. Only 1 materials study. A few temperature scans, one from the launch pad, over the shores, over the water, and the space near Kerbal. Why isn't biomes showing anything? Oh, I have to click. So yeah, that's all the science we've gathered right now. Yeah, next time I think is going for the moon. So I'll see you then, and thanks for watching.